Are you ready to wage war? Set to fling your pigs at the enemy for glorious groats? Then let's get going. Satisfaction guaranteed or your mummy back. First things first, you need a battlefield. This can be anywhere you like, but make sure you have room for all your troublesome troops and enough distance to fling the pigs at your enemy. Arrange your troops with your leader at the back. The leader stands on a gold groat and is either Ramesses the Great for the awesome Egyptians army or Julius Caesar for the rotten Romans. But if you don't have either of these, you can promote a hero. Your troops shouldn't be too close together or too far apart. Something like this. Make sure you're happy with the formation though. There's no moving your army once the beastly battle has begun. Put your catapult wherever you like, but it has to be closer to your leader than your enemies. Don't worry though, you can move it around each turn to get the perfect shot. Once both your armies are ready, it's time to let the battle commence. The player with the most heroes goes first. That's the character stood on silver groats. If you're evenly matched for heroes, then the youngest player goes first. I'm 207, so that's never me. On every turn you get to fling a pig at your enemy to knock down as many of the enemy as you can. The best way to handle your catapult is like this. Hold it down with one hand, put a pig in a bucket, pull back the arm with the other hand, and fire! If you missed, that's your turn over and a chance for your opponent to return fire. If you knock down some troops, then it's time to collect your winnings. All the troublesome troops are worth different amounts of groats, which is the type of coin used to keep score. You can tell how much someone is worth by the groat they are standing on. Peasants are on black and worth 1 groat. Soldiers are on bronze and worth 5 groats. And heroes are worth 10 groats and stand on silver. If a pig hits someone, it has to knock them right over. If they are leaning against other troops or some scenery, then they are still surviving. For any troops that do fall, remove the groat and hand it to your opponent. Make a pile of any fallen troops just off the battlefield. Now your enemy will be flying pigs back at you. Once you have your winnings, you need to keep track of your groat total. This is where your scoring spikes come in handy. For units to groats, that's 1 to 9 groats. Move Rattus along the spikes to add on the right number. Every time you need to add a 10 to the score, you'll need to remove a head from your opponent's fallen troops and stick it to a spike. Like this. Here is 33. This is 67. This would be 110. And this is what 289 will look like. The battle continues until a leader is knocked down. The first 2 times this happens is fine, and no one wins any groats. But when a leader falls for the 3rd time, he's defeated, and the player that flung the final pig gets 15 groats for their vicious victory. It's now time to add up the spoils of war. Take your current score, savagely shown on your scoring spikes, and add on the groats for any of your troops who have survived. The army with the highest number of groats wins. Remember, taking out your opponent's leader may win the battle, but the player with the most groats wins the war. It's all about the money. So, let the horrible histories battle commence.